Good morning. I'm Frank Dooley, Chancellor, Purdue University Global. And as we know, we're still in the midst of COVID, so everyone, as the speakers, will be taking off their masks, but we're asking that everybody else keep their masks throughout the duration of the ceremony today. Now, whether you are here with us in DC, and we're so glad to see faces, even if they're masked, or participating from home, let me be the first to welcome you to our 10th commencement ceremony. All right. I think we're all standing, but if not, would you please rise and welcome Miss Chelsea Franco, who will sing the national anthem. Chelsea is not here with us in DC, so she's going to be joining us from Apple Valley, California.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. And Chelsea, thank you for sharing that amazing voice with us. And think of it, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning where she's singing and she's getting this high hour. That's fabulous. Chelsea will be graduating today with a bachelor's in health and wellness. So I'd like to take a moment to introduce our distinguished faculty, the dedicated members of the university administration, the many dedicated members of the Purdue Global staff who are volunteering to support today's celebration. Please join me in thanking them. And probably like you, after a year and a half, I'm so excited to be standing here on the stage to celebrate with you our Purdue University Global graduates. We're just grateful to have a ceremony again that brings us together, no matter where we are around the globe, either virtually or here in Warner Theater. Graduate, it's really quite remarkable. At today's ceremonies, we have graduates who represent all 50 states, District of Columbia, and also from around the world, from Bermuda, Belgium, Germany, and New Zealand. I love that we can remain close through this institution as we commemorate your accomplishments today. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and suggest, graduates, that while you are amazing in your own self, right, you didn't get to this day all by yourself. So let's take a moment. You leaned on family, friends for encouragement and support throughout your journey. Join me in taking a moment to thank them for your support system and building that out. incredible. Just incredible. All right. Now, all of us at Purdue Global are proud of you. We're honored that our Purdue Global student body includes over 4,800 active duty, National Guard, and Reserve military members serving around the globe. Over 1,400 military family members and 2,800 veterans. That's over 9,000 of our students affiliated with the military. Would each of you in the audience today who is active service member or veteran please stand? Thank you so much for your service. And while I'm at it, let me share with you why your class and alma mater are so remarkable. Around the world in the past year, over 10,000 of you have graduated from Purdue Global. Almost half of you are the first in your family to attend college, and about 60% of you have a child or another dependent. These numbers shape the individuals who make up our classrooms and will join you in the workforce. Now, it is my distinct honor to introduce our commencement speaker, Christopher Fairbank. Christopher, he's a Purdue University Global alum, graduated magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Please join me in welcoming Christopher Fairbank.
Good morning. Change is inevitable, and we each all need to be willing and ready to be a part of that change to become successful. Success is not just in your eye, but success is in the eye of everyone who sees you, no matter what background, no matter where you come from, no matter how tall you are, no matter how short you are, no matter what you look like, the color of your skin. You can be successful, and you must be the change that we each want to see in this world today. So, what is it? The principle that I'd like to talk about today is very simple, and it's the principle of no. What does no mean? We've all heard no so many times in our lives, but what does it actually mean? I'm going to tell you that no means an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for change, an opportunity for each of us to become better, to become stronger, and to become who we want to be. That is what no means. In our lives, we have opportunities to move and to grow and to learn. And we must always continue to grow and learn until the day that we meet our Maker. Why is no such a powerful word? 2 simple letters in that word, no. But that no is, again, an opportunity for each of us to grow and to become better. We've each taken ourselves on a journey of future success. I was once in your shoes too, not that long ago, as you heard. I started my degree in March and graduated in November. In the midst of that, I was working and taking care of family and tending children. Our youngest are twins, 2-year-old identical twin girls, and they are wonderful. During one of my assignments, it was awesome. I got up to use the restroom, and my twins decided to do my paper for me. Thankfully, I noticed that they had done my paper, and I was able to get rid of everything they'd put on there. But you know what? The word no was never used. I didn't chastise them. I did not reprimand them. I looked at them, I said, "What a great thing you've done. Now excuse me so Daddy can get back to work." It was okay. They smiled and they ran away like they always do. Now, back when I was younger, I was adopted at the age of 5 years old into the greatest family ever, the Fairbank family. They allowed me the opportunity to take those no's that I had received before the age of 5 and make them, each and every single no, an opportunity for me to grow and to become successful in life. But there was something that I was told quite often, And this phrase I hope that each of you take today with you. If you don't hear anything else that I say, take this phrase with you throughout the rest of your life. And it is very simple. What are you going to do about it? When things don't go your way, what are you going to do about it? My dear friends, there is only one person standing in your way. And who is that person that is standing in your way? It is us. It is ourselves. Do not stand in your own way. Because things will come, things will happen. But believe you me, you can overcome it, and you can and you will become successful, no matter what, if you will but just put your mind to it. I remember, as a professional, I was a professional ballet dancer for 18 and a half years, and I loved every single minute of it. However, there were challenges. One challenge I'd like to share with you today. I went to an audition to a company that I so wanted to be in, and I longed to be in this ballet company because I thought this was the ballet company for me. At the end of the audition, I was left standing by myself, and the director came up and said, "You are beautiful. You have beautiful legs. You have beautiful feet. Your jumps are exquisite. You are just an amazing dancer. But there are two problems." And before that director could say anything else, I said, "I understand. Those two problems, I will fix any two problems that you give me. I will overcome this because no is an opportunity for me." Well, those two things that were wrong were two things that I could never change. The director said, "Despite all of that, first and foremost, you are too dark." Wow. The second thing he said, "And you are too short." Two things that I can never change in my life or change anything about myself. Because I don't know about you, but I have never been able to dance on stilts, and I don't think that I'd be able to today either. If you want to try, please, let's go out back and let's try it. Those were two things that I could not change. But what rang clear in my mind that day was, what are you going to do about it? My dear friends, there wasn't anything I could do about it. Well, fast forward some weeks, I went back to another audition. I went to the wrong audition. I went back to that same audition I had gone to before. At the end, like before, I was left standing by myself. And the director came up to me and said the exact same thing. "You are beautiful. You have beautiful legs. You have beautiful feet. Your jumps and your turns are exquisite. You are just a phenomenal dancer." And I said, "Thank you." Well, he said, "But there are two problems." And in my head, I thought to myself, I already know what those two problems are. And he said, "But they're not two problems that you think you even know about." And I thought, well, I know what they are. And he said, this time, remember, this was just 2 weeks ago. He said, "Well, Christopher, you are not dark enough, and you are too tall." Now, how on earth can I have grown that much in 2 weeks and changed the color of my skin in 2 weeks? But you know what? That thought came into my mind again. What are you going to do about it? Well, I'm happy to say that I went on and I became a dancer. I became a professional dancer in a different company, and everything was great. But it's because I had the support of loved ones. It's because I had parents that supported me and trusted me. And then I had a beautiful bride that also trusted and supported me no matter what, was behind me and was by my side every step of the way. When I decided to go back to school, I know everybody in my cohort, all the dancers, as I became a special agent with the government, everybody said, "Are you serious?" Why? Because I needed to do something for myself. My police sergeant said to me, "You're too kind. There's no way that you could ever be a police officer. You are just too kind." Well, I did get the nickname as a police officer as No Ticket Chris because of the sheer fact that when I pulled people over, I treated them with respect. I asked them, "What's the hurry?" And of course, we all know the answer to that, And that's what I always got, Well, what was I going to say to that? And then this one lady I pulled over one day, I pulled her over and I said, "What's the hurry?" She said, "I don't know, officer." I said, "Neither do I." She said, "Am I going to get a ticket?" And I said, "I don't know. Do you want a ticket?" "Obviously not." So I said, "No, you're not going to get a ticket." "Well, why not?" I said, "Well, ma'am, it's very simple. I do not want to be a hypocrite because I speed all the time. No tickets were given to anybody speeding because I would have been a hypocrite." But again, it all comes back to that very simple word, no, an opportunity. without giving those citations to some of those people. That was their opportunity to learn and to grow from that experience, like we all have and we each are able to do each and every single day. May I leave you with this. What's next? What is next for each of you are unspeakable challenges, absolutely. And unspeakable amounts of success and opportunity await each and every single one of you. Remember, unspeakable challenges, but success will come if you allow yourself to become successful. Do not tell yourself no. Do not tell yourself that you cannot do something. I'm standing here today to tell you that you can do something. I did it myself. I was told I was too dark. I was too light. I was too short. I was too tall. I still achieved. Each and every single one of you can achieve greatness. You will each become successful in your own right if you allow yourself to do so. So in closing, may I leave you with this. As we look forward to the next thing, never, ever, ever look back. Do not look at the things that are negative, because those things are there to help you grow. They are there to help you succeed. And may I suggest this, that you grow from the perceived failures that you have had. Once again, grow from the perceived failures that you have. You are each leaders. You each have integrity, and you will each be the change that we need to see in this world today. Congratulations to each of you. May God bless.
Amazing. Just amazing, inspiring, encouraging. Just the kind of message you want to hear in your graduation day, right? Thank you, Christopher. And if you haven't read his biography, it's on page 4 of our book. I encourage you to read it. He's had just a marvelous life, and he's made so much of it. All right, now it's time to highlight our graduates. Will the doctoral candidates please rise? These graduates make up only the 2% of the nation's population have a doctoral. Please be seated. Will the master's candidates please rise? Now, if you're doing math, you notice there's more of them. They make up about 9% of our nation's population. Please be seated. Before COVID, the doctoral and master level graduates would have been hooded on stage as a formal way to recognize this great accomplishment. But for this ceremony, to ensure everyone's health and safety, we asked the graduates to submit a video of themselves being hooded by a loved one to commemorate this special occasion. And you can see some of them behind me. It's just so special. What an achievement. Thank you. All right, now we're also proud to recognize graduates who've earned academic honors by achieving high cumulative grade point averages in their associate's or bachelor's program. They're noted in the program with an asterisk next to their name. Will the graduates who earn cum laude honors please rise? And they're wearing white cords to recognize their achievement. And you can be seated. Well done. Will the graduates who earn magna cum laude please rise? They're wearing silver cords to recognize their achievement. And you can be seated. And for our graduates who have demonstrated exemplary ability and discipline by earning a perfect 4.0 GPA, our summa cum laude graduates, please rise and show off that gold cord. What an achievement. A's your entire time that you're with us. Congratulations. All right, so graduates, I need to ask you, right now, how do you feel? Let me hear it. How do you feel? Come on. It's just so nice to be back in a room, right? Celebrating and hearing and cheering and getting to see people. Now, whether in the audience today or participating from home, show the world how proud you are by including the hashtag Purdue Global Proud when posting on social media. And there they go. Now, it's time for the main event, recognizing you. Candidates, please rise. I'm honored to present you for graduation. You have been approved by the faculty for a doctorate, master's, bachelor's, associate, or certificate, and your name appears on the official list of candidates. Congratulations. Please be seated until it's time for your row to proceed to the podium. When you come to the stage, your name will be read, and I'll hand you a diploma cover, but in order to remain safe, we're not shaking hands today, but we will be taking a picture. After you cross the stage, please return to your seat until your degree is formally conferred. Dr. Melissa Birdie, the Dean of the School of Nursing, and Dr. Keith Smith, the Dean of the School of Health Sciences, will introduce the nursing and health science graduates. And as the graduates' names are called, you may notice that some are not walking across the stage. These are our virtual graduates who are participating from home and hopefully walking across their living room. And while I have a minute or two, I just want to make sure you know that you're now part of the Purdue family and a Boilermaker for the long term. Purdue for Life is our alumni organization, will help you stay connected to over 575,000 graduates from the Purdue system. And as we all like to say, hail Purdue Global. All right, it's the moment you've been waiting for.
Kumli Anye, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Eunice Asa, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Renee Bazell, U.S. Navy veteran, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Holly Lewis, U.S. Air Force veteran, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Reese Calderon, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Peggy McGurr Crowley, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Shaima Jakala Kanek, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Ashley Tippins, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Myra Murray, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Samora St. Victor, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Latanya Whitaker, U.S. Air Force veteran, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Jessica Simmons, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Ma Celestina Aguilar, Family Nurse Practitioner, Primary Care, Postgraduate Certificate. Nikki Spohr, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Rosemary White, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Adinake Akudu, Family Nurse Practitioner, Primary Care, Postgraduate Certificate. Erin Brown, Adult Gerontology, Primary Care, Nurse Practitioner, Postgraduate Certificate. Yolanda Long, Family Nurse Practitioner, Primary Care, Postgraduate Certificate. Tiffany Nugent, Family Nurse Practitioner, Primary Care, Postgraduate Certificate. Christine Smith, U.S. Army Veteran, Adult Gerontology, Primary Care, Nurse Practitioner, Postgraduate Certificate. Jose Alejandro, U.S. Army, Adult Gerontology, Acute Care, Nurse Practitioner, Postgraduate Certificate. Nicole Green, Family Nurse Practitioner, Primary Care, Postgraduate Certificate. Daniel Lim, Family Nurse Practitioner, Primary Care, Postgraduate Certificate. Melissa Ferguson, Adult Gerontology, Primary Care, Nurse Practitioner, Postgraduate Certificate. Panina Omosa, Family Nurse Practitioner, Primary Care, Postgraduate Certificate. Sobner Pierre, Adult Gerontology, Primary Care, Nurse Practitioner, Postgraduate Certificate. Dwanisha Potter, Family Nurse Practitioner, Primary Care, Postgraduate Certificate. Jeffrey Sun, Family Nurse Practitioner, Primary Care, Postgraduate Certificate. Jill Zimmerman, Family Nurse Practitioner, Primary Care, Postgraduate Certificate. Sharice Barnes, Master of Science in Nursing. Scott Bureau, Master of Science in Nursing. Ijeoma Agotu, Master of Science in Nursing. Sally Albert, Master of Science in Nursing. Michaela Brinley, Master of Science in Nursing. Brittany Burton, Master of Science in Nursing. Brittany Coker, Master of Science in Nursing. Matilda Antwi, Master of Science in Nursing. Dinalyn Arguelles, Master of Science in Nursing. Glenn Darrett, Master of Science in Nursing. Ruwansh Dion, Master of Science in Nursing. Andrea Dragia, Master of Science in Nursing. Johanne Barateau, Master of Science in Nursing. Kristen Beaver, Master of Science in Nursing. Brittany Bingham, Master of Science in Nursing. Leon Drum, Master of Science in Nursing. Sally Jasambe, Master of Science in Nursing. Louise Borngesser, Master of Science in Nursing. Randy Cohen Anderson, Master of Science in Nursing. Micah Gaynor, Master of Science in Nursing. Dorcas Hodges, Master of Science in Nursing. Michelle Crosby, Master of Science in Nursing. Susanna Decoto, Master of Science in Nursing. Alicia Lattimore, Master of Science in Nursing. Melissa Lichty, Master of Science in Nursing. Kapui Aduse, Master of Science in Nursing. Fidelis Alakobi, Master of Science in Nursing. Chioma Madukobo, Master of Science in Nursing. Claudia Manning, Master of Science in Nursing. Ambar Encarnacion, Master of Science in Nursing. Charlie Escobar, Master of Science in Nursing. Jency Matthew, Master of Science in Nursing. Whitney Mathis, Master of Science in Nursing. Ariana Figueroa, Master of Science in Nursing. Heather Fisher Bryant, Master of Science in Nursing. Carolina Orozco, Master of Science in Nursing. Stephanie Porter Plummer, Master of Science in Nursing. Krista Freeman, Master of Science in Nursing. Micah Gaynor, Master of Science in Nursing. Tara Quintana, Master of Science in Nursing. Carrie Ann Rummel, Master of Science in Nursing. Francine Golding, U.S. Navy veteran, Master of Science in Nursing. Sherry Guadez, Master of Science in Nursing. Carrie Harvey, Master of Science in Nursing. Erin Hefner, Master of Science in Nursing. Sibomol Sabu, Master of Science in Nursing. Ashley Scott, Master of Science in Nursing. Aaron Hauser, Master of Science in Nursing. Jenny Huzenga, Master of Science in Nursing. Melissa Joseph, Master of Science in Nursing. Osman Kamara, Master of Science in Nursing. Sarita Scott, Master of Science in Nursing. Yoonmi Song, Master of Science in Nursing. Mawusi Kudujawu, Master of Science in Nursing. Christina Ledden, Master of Science in Nursing. Taylor Lowry, Master of Science in Nursing. Jason Marsh, Master of Science in Nursing. Jennifer Teitelbaum, Master of Science in Nursing. Rebecca Van Den Hoven, Master of Science in Nursing. Amber Martz, U.S. Air Force veteran, Master of Science in Nursing. Leslie Metz, Master of Science in Nursing. Guadalupe Misquez, U.S. Navy, Master of Science in Nursing. Nupur Naik, Master of Science in Nursing. Wada Varney, Master of Science in Nursing. Shakita Whitaker, Master of Science in Nursing. Joanne Reagan, Master of Science in Nursing. Brooke Radcliffe, Master of Science in Nursing. Maria Salazar, Master of Science in Nursing. Rupinder Sandhu, Master of Science in Nursing. Miranda Beck, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Samanique Chapman, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Supneet Sandhu, Master of Science in Nursing. Claudia Sears, Master of Science in Nursing. Nicole Delgado, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Cassie Green, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Sarah Hurley, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Tammy Smith, Master of Science in Nursing. Meredith Spear, Master of Science in Nursing. Ashley Walters, Master of Science in Nursing. Denise Ward, Master of Science in Nursing. Shakita Whitaker, Master of Science in Nursing. Cassidy Level, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Alicia Packingham, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Jamie Wilder, Master of Science in Nursing. Carol Williams, Master of Science in Nursing. Samantha Williams, Master of Science in Nursing. Addie Winter, Master of Science in Nursing. Joyce Zhu Kativu, Master of Science in Nursing. Delinea Bethia, Master of Healthcare Administration. Tarika Burris, Master of Healthcare Administration. LaShanti Emerson, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Brittany Bowdish, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Comfort Boyede, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Nicole Delgado, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Judy DeVry, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Todd Christensen, Master of Health Informatics.
Alicia Cromwell, U.S. Army veteran, Master of Science in Health Education. Tricia Dubois, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Kayla Edwards, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Melissa Fierro, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Trinity Funk, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Sophia Galani, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Brittany Cunningham, Master of Public Health. Andrea Onesto, Master of Health Informatics. Emily Lim, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Kayla Lockenwitz, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Remy Mills, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Sheila Parker, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Lauren Pileski, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Libby Polk, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Alicia Isbell, Master of Healthcare Administration. Renee Johnson, Master of Healthcare Administration. Carrie Rose, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Nicole Russ, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Karita Salam Steele, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Esther Santiago, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Meredith Thompson, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Brittany Kang-Gizer, Master of Healthcare Administration. Eli Maldonado, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Morgan Tonsel, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Crisanda Gracias, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Nicole Ture, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Sarah Chatham, Associate of Science in Nursing. Makia Fortier, Associate of Science in Nursing. Leah Ade, Master of Health Informatics. Ursula Martin, Master of Healthcare Administration. Bobby McMahon, U.S. Army, Associate of Science in Nursing. Nicole Miller, Associate of Science in Nursing. Ashton Spadell, Associate of Science in Nursing. Glenn Obdo, Master of Public Health. Victoria Algroven Melendez, Master of Public Health. A.B. Martillacion, Master of Health Information Management. Angelica McKinney, Master of Healthcare Administration. Pearl Amafa, Master of Public Health. Courtney Bauer McCollum, Master of Healthcare Administration. Tara Box Walker, Master of Healthcare Administration. Shamika Brinson, U.S. Army Veteran, Master of Health Information Management. Ryan Burt, Master of Public Health. Maria Salazar, Master of Science in Nursing. Michelle Morrison, Master of Healthcare Administration. Celie Kadu, Master of Healthcare Administration. Nicole Kayla Stroud, Master of Healthcare Administration. Marguerite Clark, Master of Public Health. Caroline Colasar, Master of Science and Health Education. Maya Coquette, Master of Healthcare Administration. Eduardo Perez Melendez, Master of Healthcare Administration. Sivasankar Sivuga Paramal, Master of Public Health. Alicia Cromwell, U.S. Army Veteran, Master of Science in Health Education. Miriam Crutchfield, Master of Healthcare Administration. Brandy Davis, Master of Healthcare Administration. Jessica Diamond, Master of Science in Health Education. Cass Emery, Master of Healthcare Administration. Nakia Weathersby, Master of Healthcare Administration. Natalie Widener, Master of Healthcare Administration. Lloyd Fuller, U.S. Air Force Veteran, Master of Public Health. Kendall Gardner, Master of Healthcare Administration. Kimberly Griffin, Master of Public Health. Jasmine Hampton, Master of Healthcare Administration. Shelley Hawk, Master of Healthcare Administration. Rashina Western, U.S. Air Force Veteran, Master of Healthcare Administration. Michelle Williams, Master of Healthcare Administration. Angela Jernigan, Master of Healthcare Administration. Marie Annick Johnson, Master of Science in Health Education. Fulashade Kalawal, Master of Healthcare Administration. Alicia Lape, Master of Public Health. Panina Amusa, Family Nurse Practitioner, Primary Care, Postgraduate Certificate. Tracy Williams, Master of Science in Health Education. Terrell Willis, U.S. Army, Master of Healthcare Administration. Crystal Ray, Master of Healthcare Administration. Anna Adamson, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Schmidt Alebre St. Clair, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Stephanie Adino, Bachelor of Science in Health Information Management. Tanesia Newson, Master of Healthcare Administration. Asariko Adibe, Master of Healthcare Administration. Yasmin Mariguez, Master of Public Health. Kalisha Rose, Master of Healthcare Administration. Marissa Sebastian, Master of Healthcare Administration. Jessica Bellerby Williamson, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Cassandra Brand, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Constance Terrell, U.S. Navy, Master of Public Health. Heather Tice, Master of Science in Health Education. Brittany Tribble, Master of Healthcare Administration. Asman Usmani, Master of Healthcare Administration. Maria Vallejo, Master of Public Health. Clayton Caruza, U.S. Navy veteran, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Tiara Colbert, U.S. Army veteran, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Nicole Vogel, Master of Science in Health Education. Nicole Waddell, Master of Healthcare Administration. Jeffrey Wadford, U.S. Army, Master of Public Health. Natasha Willis, Master of Health Information Management. Jesus Sakala, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Brianna Cullen, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Shakila Koch, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Dawn Anderson, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Jocelyn Allen, U.S. Navy veteran, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Natalia Andino Leon, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Gerlinda Antoine, U.S. Air Force, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Andrea Atkinson, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Prisma Dioy, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Amanda Dennison, Bachelor of Science in Health Information Management. Natasha Atkinson, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Haba Badar, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Nikita Bechtel, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Samantha Becker, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Wanda Bernal Ramirez, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Crystal Day, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Stacy Farish, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Namini Begdev, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Shermaya Billingsley, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Michael Boltang, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Rita Bowers, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Lisa Bro, Bachelor of Science in Health Information Management. Kendra Ellis Horbeck, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Christian Ford, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Brittany Brown, U.S. Army veteran, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Lakita Brown, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Tyler Brown, U.S. Navy veteran, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Ryan Brownfeld, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Ashley Camarillo, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Alicia Hamlin, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Cinda Fry, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Danielle Castillo, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Patrick Kavanaugh, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Cindy Cherry, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Louise Class, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Ray Clayton, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Martha Fugate, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. April Gambino, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Kirsten Jackson, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Melissa Corneliuson, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Krista Crawford, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Ashley Curtis, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Jennifer Daniels, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Patrice Garrido, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Christine Glenn, U.S. Air Force, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Benjamin Davis, U.S. Air Force, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Faith Dawson Myers, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Stacy DeShoto, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Veronica Diaz, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Victoria Dimmick, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Jeremy Goddles, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Deanna Hairston, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Essence Douglas, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Katrina Drake, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Victoria Durnell, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Ginny Ely, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Georgina L. Durrani, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Maria Harrison, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Courtney Sequivia, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Christian Estrada, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Grant Farah, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. April Ledbetter, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Audrey Finlayson, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Marguerite Clark, Master of Public Health. Chelsea Franco, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Stephanie Galan, U.S. Air Force, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Kathy Godsey, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Janae Goodman, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Ashley Brooke Goodwin, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Pamela Harrison Dory, U.S. Air Force veteran, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Brittany Heath, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Kirsten Grabfelter, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Carly Grace, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Patricia Gray, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Allison Guy, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. James Hare, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Tiffany Hoagland, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Sarah Holdwick, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Abigail Hall, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Tiffany Hall, U.S. Air Force, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Makana Halloran, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Maria Heinrich, U.S. Air Force veteran, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. T.J. Helms, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Stephanie Hood, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Hillary Hicks, U.S. Army veteran, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Anja Hagashababa, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Melissa Hildebrand, U.S. Army veteran, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Victoria Homer, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Deanara Johnson, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Bradley Hubble, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Arthur Hughes, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Sheree Miam, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Kelly Jackson, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Rachel Jackson, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Julianne Java, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Lindsay Johnson, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Taniqua Jones, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Benicia Jokes, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. James Jones, Bachelor of Science in Health Information Management. John Jones, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Lisa Keene, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Renee Kester, Bachelor of Science in Health Information Management. Kaylin Judge, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Tracy Knapp, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Casey Karage, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Philnora Keller, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Martha Croft, U.S. Air Force, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Vernon Lawrence Edwards, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Ann Kepner, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Monica Knapp, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Sophia Lentz, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Teresa Mangrum, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Fabiola Manning, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Olivia Marsh, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Pamela Kosinski, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Tymeka McClendon, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Samantha McCurley, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Jeremy Lewis, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Jessica McDougall, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Nidia Mejia Rodriguez, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. John Kraus, U.S. Army veteran, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Oran Lee, U.S. Air Force, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Jimmy Mixon III, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Jessica Moon, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Claire Myers, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Akash Maharjan, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Erica Nguyen, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Aran Lee, U.S. Air Force, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Andrew O., U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Catherine McDonald, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Minolta Moore, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Katrina Morgan, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Natasha Nevins, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Colleen McLean, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Kashawn McLean, U.S. Air Force veteran, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Dar Pangio, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Candace Perez, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Sarah Pfister, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Mara Privet, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Joseph McClendon, U.S. Marines veteran, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Crystal Reed, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Lisa Reinhardt, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Anthony Reviez, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Matthew Rice, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Nicole Moody, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Shakira Morgan, U.S. Army veteran, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Deltranisha Roberts, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Eric Roberts, U.S. Air Force, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Maya Nunley, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Kari Patterson, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Priscilla Prophet, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Daniela Rasmussen, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Nakisha Salas, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Yovan Salazar, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Sharia Shilkman, U.S. Air Force, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Brittany Schock, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Victoria Schultz, U.S. Navy veteran, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Gati Rayamashi Shakya, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Janira Rivera, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Lakita Roberts, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Nakia Rogers, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Taylor Yatramo, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Dar Pangio, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Danielle Rasmussen, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Gita Yamarash Shakya, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Shani Rivera, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Lakita Roberts, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Nakia Rogers, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Nakicha Salas, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Jovan Salazar, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Sharia Schlichtman, U.S. Air Force, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Taylor Trammell, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Nancy Scott, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Renee Scott, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Megan Schaefer, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Kiera Slaughter, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Brittany Schock, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Josh Vandergriff, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Brittany Smith, U.S. Army veteran, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Catherine Smith, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Emily Smith, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Tiffany Smith, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Dara Staggs, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Byron Stanley, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Wendy Stewart, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. James Strong, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Rashim Sullivan, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Kayla Smith, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Matthew Smith, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Candy Sweeney, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Kendra Tinchter, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Soraya Underfirth, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Ariana Turan, U.S. Air Force, Bachelor in Health Science. Aisha Thompson, Bachelor in Nutrition. Gina Underwood, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Diosado Thomas Valera, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Christopher Wagaman, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Walton, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Siobhan Vanderpool, U.S. U.S. Marines, Army, and wow, Science and Healthcare Administration. Emma Washington, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Zachary Weaver, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Courtney Washington, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Hope Watson Davis, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Michelle Watts, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Timothy Webb, U.S. Marines, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Megan Wedgeworth, Bachelor of Science. Michaela Williams, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. David Wheat, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Ashley Williams, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Asia Williams, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Clyde Williams, U.S. Army, Bachelor of Science in Health Science. Lisa Williams, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Alvin Clemens, U.S. Army, Associate of Science in Health Science. Aliza Diaz, U.S. Army, Associate of Applied Science in Health Science. Denisha Long, U.S. Army, Associate of Applied Science in Health Science. Kimberly Wills, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Gregory Woods, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Lori Worthington, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Lily Zagara, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Camille Bell, U.S. Navy, Associate of Science in Health Science. Chris Dow, U.S. Navy Veteran, Associate of Science in Health Science. Yember Parado Talico, U.S. Army, Associate of Applied Science and Health Science. Floor Holloway, U.S. Army, Associate of Applied Science and Health Science. Jonathan Angeles, U.S. Navy, Associate of Applied Science and Health Science. Shayla Johnson, U.S. Army Veteran, Associate of Science and Health Science. Kaylor Lewis, U.S. Navy, Associate of Applied Science and Health Science. Vincent Nemo, U.S. Army, Associate of Science in Health Science. Lydia Slaughter, U.S. Navy, Associate of Science in Health Science. Samantha Tigler, Associate of Applied Science and Health Science. Peter Velez, U.S. Applied. Yeti Adeo, Medical Assistant Certificate. Leah Allen, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. Eric, Medical Billing and Coding. One medical. Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. Casey Demar, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. Marjorie Douglas, Medical Assistant Certificate. Zachariah Ellis, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. Rayanne Estridge, Medical Assistant Certificate. Sadira Goulet, Medical Assistant Certificates. Beatrice Choge, U.S. Army Veteran Assistant. Grillis Gordian, Medical Office Administration Certificates. Sarah Gordon, Medical Billing and Coding Certificates. Sanchez Green, U.S. Army Veteran. Brenda Guerrero. Certificates. Tammy Heen, Medical Billing and Coding Certificates. Chantel Journey, Assistant Certificates. Kelly Keene, Medical Billing and Coding Certificates. The Veronique Kelly, Medical Billing and Coding Certificates. Guetta, Medical Assistant. Andrea Lake, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. Maroney, Medical Office Administration Certificates. Cynthia Morel, Office Certificate. Mawasi, Master in Nursing. Medical Assistant Certificate. Lisa O'Connor, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. Charlene Berg, Medical Billing Certificate. Chris Monique, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. Alexia Reed, Medical Certificate. Heidi Schloss, Medical Certificate. Medical Certificate. Cassie Short, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. Medical Assistant Certificate. Chastity Tarver Certificate. Shannon Medical Billing Certificate. Melissa Velezquez and Coding Certificate. Danica Williams, Medical Assistant Certificate. Karen Willard, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. Alexis Zembicki, Medical Assistant Certificate. Christina Bartley, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. David Wheat, U.S. Navy, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Alberta Byler, Medical Assistant Certificate. Jessica Blank, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. Chelsea Bransfield, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. Nicolea Bird, U.S. Army Veteran, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate. Maria Candelario, Medical Assistant Certificate. Tracy Carroll, Medical Assistant Certificate. Melissa Ferguson, Adult Gerontology Primary Nurse Practitioner Postgraduate Certificate. Fadila Silakobi, Master of Science in Nursing. Yeti Odeo, Medical Assistant Certificate. Tyler Brown, U.S. Navy veteran, Bachelor of Science in Health and Wellness. Celie Cato, Master of Administration.
Wow. Congratulations, graduates. You know, today's been a milestone for us in so many ways to celebrate. We haven't done this in 18 months, and it is to celebrate you, our graduates, but you know, almost everyone who came across also had a family, friends supporting them as well, and they're pointing me to their support network. You know, the pandemic has tested us in many ways in how we do graduation, and one of the things you probably noticed, they would read a name and no one came. They read a name and no one came. Well, the people are here, they're just with us virtually. And we are an online institution, so this makes sense. So you know, since I started in this job in May 2020, and this is the first graduation where we've had people in the room with us. We've held them completely virtual till now, and you know, we found that so many people enjoyed the online version. And it makes complete sense for us, as I said, as an online institution. So what we want to do right now is give a special shout out to our graduates who are participating virtually. And although their name was already called, we do want to let them have the opportunity to walk across the stage. And I want you to join me in congratulating them. Guy kind of looked like my brother. All right, we're almost at the finish line. Family and friends, please remain seated and keep the aisles clear until the faculty and all the graduates have exited the theater. You can meet your graduate outside after the ceremony. Now it's time for the ceremonial tassel turning. Candidates, please rise. Virtual graduates, put on your cap and tassel if you're not wearing it already. I have the great honor of taking formal action to confer your degrees. On the recommendation of the faculty of Purdue University Global, with the approval of the Board of Trustees, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Indiana, I confer upon each of you the certificate, associate, bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree as you have been designated, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations that pertain thereto, and of which your diploma shall forever be the testament. You may now change your tassel to the left side of your cap. It's my tremendous pleasure to present the 2021 graduating class of Purdue University Board.